out here fully giving the govy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yo,
We're the same age.
I'm at the... I'm at, what's it called? Midlife Classic, you know?
Midlife classic.
So what are you saying? She's too old for a Johnny Depp, but just right to be classified.
You've reached the age where, like, guys who are going through the midlife crisis, they're not going to talk to you no more. You're like 1 year too old.
Yeah. Nice. So Love
no
that.
Leo DiCaprio for her.
You know what I'm saying? Like Leo dumped her 7 years ago. What do you mean?
The 40-year-olds are dodging her for sure.
Wait, but my partner is 38, so almost okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As soon as he hits that 40, bro, your T minus. Yo, T minus is ticking. That's all I'm saying.
Better start going to the gym or something.
But yo,
start bathing in baby oil. Who told me that?
Olive oil. I told you it's olive oil. Yep,
right,
that's the one.
That's right.
Extra virgin.
Extra. Jesus
Just say it. Mm-hmm. Go olive oil. Extra virgin is the
Facts.
way to go.
Well, since we're speaking about age already, we might as well hop right over to Vivica Fox.
Oh boy,
Vivica Fox.
So, I know Vivica
God.
Fox is your brethren, and she's also up there in age. And she was pointing out
Are
that.
you talking to me? Motherfucker! First of all, she is 56 years old.
60.
She's 60.
No,
She's
she's
60.
56.
I thought she was 60.
No, she's 56 years old. The fuck?
Man, I already got false information out here. But anyway, she's now getting ready to settle down and find herself a husband / person for herself. And
so if you're between the ages of 18 and 21, please hit up Vivica A. Fox ASAP.
Yes.
That's exactly.
so I guess what I'm going to say is like, is it one of those things where she kind of wasted her prime years, or is now's the time to settle down and get to like?
No.
I think that's misogynistic because you never say that about men. Look at Robert De Niro; he's like fucking 80-something years old, just popped out a baby from his balls. Okay, so like, I think I see it a lot. Like women get to a certain age and we're told that we just like expire. Which is like kind of unfair, and it's coming from a men's rights advocate. So like, I'm really taking the women's like side on this because I think that this is something you predominantly hear for women, that like once we hit menopause, like our eggs are fucking cooked and we're done for it.
You're dried up.
You're dried up. But some people aren't trying to make babies, so like, what your eggs got to do with it? You know what I mean? No, I don't think you're ever too old to find love.
Well, like on the guy side of it, it's kind of like. Our whole thing is like, okay, when you're older, as long as you have money, you can pull that 21-year-old.
But most men don't. That's the 1%. So, like, what about those other? I don't hear people be like, once a man turns 50,
they go to the Philippines.
No, because he looks great. He's got like silver hair. Like we say that men get like better as they age. But women, it's almost like age is something that we're supposed to like dread or be afraid of. I'm personally excited to get older. I'm excited for my first gray hair. I'm already developing like laugh lines.
Says the fucking 27-year-old. Shut up.
You know what I mean?
I'm excited. I wish I was 30
You know what I'm
today.
saying? Like, I don't want to hear none of this.
No, but I will. But I'm
I want my
excited.
testosterone levels to go back the way they were when I was 27. That's
Age is all a
You'd be wilding. That's all I'm saying. You'd
But
be
no,
wilding.
guys, as wild as we're trying to be right now and all the other stuff, you have
Do
to really
not
think
ever
about
get
it.
testosterone. Do the world a favor. You do not need any more testosterone in your body.
I need lots more.
Be nice to the world.
I mean, if we're looking at it this way, I don't think she's aged out of the dating pool, but I think there's definitely her choices are going to be limited based on the fact of the type of man she wants to attract.
There's not a lot of fish.
There's not going to be a lot of dudes who are going to be at that upper echelon level and still want, like, best way to say it, their choices at that point are going to be either younger or specifically they want to date the Vivica Fox. So they're going to be making a choice based on their wants and needs, because usually the men in that parameters usually have high finances. Like if they got the ability to date Vivica Fox, they're going to have high finances. They're going to have their pick a choice of the ladder of women they want to deal with because they have game to approach a girl like Vivica Fox. And then number 3, probably the ability to actually financially and like emotionally provide for her. So
why would you need to financially provide?
Do you
for
think
Vivica
so?
A.
I
Fox?
completely disagree.
that was one of her
I think
conditions.
it's the other way around.
That's
For
one of
like an older man to
that
get
was one of her
to the dating
conditions.
world.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Pull up this list of demands.
It was right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, her list of demands. Her list of demands. I remember them.
Okay,
Her
we should say relational expectations.
Yes, her relationship expectations are
Sounds a lot.
first rule is that he had to have the ability to not be basically upset by her by her presence. Like her stardom.
Upset by her.
Like her her stardom.
Not intimidated.
Not
by
intimidated by her stardom. That's a fair one. Yeah.
Fair.
Second one, allow her to shop on his dime.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a part of it. And then the third
you're
one.
56 years old. You haven't gained a pension for yourself yet.
No, but that's a part of her whole entire.
She's
And
not
then
dating a 56-year-old man. She's gonna find like a 20, 30.
I'm gonna say that like even if she dates someone who's poor, like it would be nice for that particular person just to buy her something.
Facts.
You know. So get her a T-shirt from Walmart. It's more of like the thought, you know, like. He went out of his way to get that thing.
That's not really what she means
I don't
when
think
she
that's
says
what she
shop
said,
on your dime. I don't think.
This is what I'm reading right now.
Here's the list.
From Yahoo News, it says, Vivica went on to say, when I say I'm looking for a partner, I want someone who's going to be fun, who's not intimidated by who and what I am, that likes to travel, and is going to let me go shopping.
That's exactly what I just said.
No,
But
not on her dime.
Let me go shopping doesn't mean like why would she be dating a man that says no you can't go shopping?
Yeah.
So it's implying that it's on his dime. Yes.
Is that what that implies?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because I'd be like, yo, I'm not stopping you from going shopping, bitch.
Yeah, go shopping. It's your own money.
Yeah, but it's not. The idea of that is that the fact that you got to think about it. This is from a North American woman's perspective. Like their whole entire thing is the provider image at that point is to protect, parade, and provide. So
what the fuck does protecting have to do with shopping? What are you doing? Like
your
rounding
money.
the block to make sure you're
no, your money's a part of it. Your money's a part of it.
That's pro shop.
I'm just saying but their money's a part of it. So like you got to think about how capitalistic their minds are. Like the way they feel about money is a part of the equation. It does not, bro. You guys are continuously thinking about this from a logical standpoint of people who who value money as that person has it.
Money,
no,
and I would
they're not thinking about it that way. They don't. She doesn't. Women and people who are coming from a capitalist system does not care about that. They say, I make money. You better make more than I do. It's just that simple. It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple, people. Yeah, you're not looking at it from the providers and nurturing aspect of like, I care about this person, so I am going to put in as much work as they are. No, you are saying that if I am this success, you better be either as financially successful as I am and be willing to understand that I am already a celebrity. So you can't even be intimidated by who I am.
Okay, so I have an interesting perspective on this because I'm like a D-list celebrity.
But you can approach it. Yeah, no, this is great.
People recognize me in public, whatever. I'm considered somewhat, probably like bottom of the barrel. Love it. Let me work my way up. I don't care. But as somebody that has like a presence that gets recognized in public and my partner does not, we're also in two different like financial places.
Yep.
And that doesn't bother me at all. If anything, I'm like hyper aware of not like overstepping him as like a man. So, okay, we're going to take longer to like build up together. We're going to save together and we're not going to like I'm not going to come in here and be like, let me put a down payment on for like everything and like make him feel less than a man. You know what I mean? We're going to grow together. We're going to take that time.
You're trying not to hurt his ego.
Yeah, just because I made it quicker doesn't mean that like I'm better. You know what I mean? So like I myself don't feel that way, but I'm also not very capitalistic. I don't really give a fuck about money, and I'm not a greedy motherfucker.
I'll throw my perspective in this, where it's like, even though like my wifey can buy all sorts of stuff.
I love how you refer to her. You always call her your wifey. I love
she is
that.
my wifey.
Yeah, she is.
So cute.
No, my whole thing is like she can really hold down the household if she wanted to single-handedly. But it's like I don't want her to. Like I want to make sure like just for like my own sanity, I want to know that I'm like paying mortgage and buying like popcorn or whatever.
You want to feel like a man too. You want to feel like you're contributing just as much.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of understand where she's like, I don't want a guy who's intimidated by me. Because imagine like you're dating Vivica Fox or whatever. I keep saying her name, but we'll call her V Fox. But anyways, you're dating her, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you to Paris." And then you're like, "Oh, well, I'll take you to Jersey."
Yeah.
Can I add a scenario to this?
Yeah.
I'll add Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade as this as a perfect metric to this, because they were brought up earlier 2 years ago about them going 50-50, and the argument actually arranged because of the fact that Dwayne Wade was originally selling his house, and Gabrielle Union didn't like something about the sale, so she was basically saying to him, "I don't like this," and he's like, he came up with something to the argument of, this is my house, I can pretty much do what he wants. She turned around and said to him, no, that's never going to happen again, because in a relationship we both share that house, and I'm never going to put you or I'm not going to put you in that decision to have to make that decision by yourself. So now, from now on, that moment on, they made the decision of buying any property, any vacation they go on, and anything they put in 50-50, because now he has the understanding, it's not because you're here to pay all the bills or you're a successful NBA star and I'm an actress, but because we're in this together, my pocket is your pocket. So she was eliminating. That's why I'm saying I understand your notion in that, because there are couples that think that way, but there's also the opposite of that thinks in a situation that I am here to put in a service as a woman. I am here to be a nurturer, a caregiver, a wife. They do not believe beyond that button right there that they should have to do any more financially. Right. That's where that mindset can somewhat come in, because they're nurtured that way.
Do you think comes from Vivica Fox is that?
No, I don't think it. Maybe she may. No. They're
for like a travel companion.
Reading this,
travel companion.
No, she is. Like,
no, she probably might be. You might be right.
Reading this, guys. What I'm seeing here.
Black side to leave.
You've watched a lot of movies with Vivica A. Fox. We've been watching her movies our
Hold
entire
on.
lives.
I have to point out before you continue. Give me 1 second. I'm just 2 seconds here. She's not the same Vivica Fox that we seen 20 years ago.
I just seen a meme about this where it was like her 20 years ago.
Now
And it's like when she rejected you versus when she wanted you. And it was like her. I was like,
yeah, it's one of those high school ones.
Okay,
That's
so
all
listen,
I'm saying.
what I was going to say is we've all watched her movies. We know what her voice sounds like, right? She says, someone who's not intimidated by who and what I am, that likes to travel and is going to let me go shop. Picture her voice, bro. She did not say that like it's a requirement. Her man's gonna have to take her shopping. Jones. She was just talking like
he has to let me go shop.
She was just
what
being
man
sassy.
is not gonna let you go?
Jones, you're being held up on a counterpoint of trying to defend an argument that doesn't need to be defended.
I'm just saying, the length of this is like it's not that serious.
No, but it is, because of that is 90% of what people are discussing. That's literally the entire thing. They're simply saying that I am not going to be expected at your age to do a thing for you because you have aged out. They don't care.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to discuss at this point, is because they don't give a shit that she's Vivica Fox.
But who's the they were talking about?
Men. Idiot people.
Because she's not going to be dating because she's an older celebrity. She's going to be looking for 20 to 30
Not necessarily, because people, I'll say this. Celebrities themselves all the time say it is harder, especially female celebrities say it all the time. It is harder to find a suitor because of the fact that they are a celebrity. They have expectations met to them. So other men are expecting them to be a certain way before they even have a conversation with them.
I disagree.
Throw this out here. If I was to date her, I think one of the problems that I may have is that she's a celebrity and like she's in the spotlight all the time, and I am
no matter where you go.
So I feel like for me that would be hard, because like imagine you're trying to go like yam like a food or something. Like
you got to deal with paparazzi 24 seconds.
Roma could go to like Taco Bell and eat Taco Bell, and like it's not that bad. But like going out with her,
Vivica, it's a whole different argument, bro.
Everyone be like, "Yo, she's a Taco Bell." Like everyone,
there's no.
Let me tell you something right now. If you brought Vivica A. Fox to a Taco Bell in Brampton, not one of these damn brown people are gonna know who the fuck she is. You're gonna have a very peaceful fucking.
You'd be surprised.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You're looking at it in the sense of like, the thing is, celebrity is a different animal. Especially the levels of celebrity that you're around. Yeah. Like, I've been around multimillionaire celebrities, and they have to move differently. Yeah. They don't leave rooms. Why? Yeah. Because the second they do, it is a shit show. Like, literally, prime example, doing, like, I don't want to name drop, but I'll say, specific celebrity we hired to do an event. That celebrity did not have the ability to leave their room for over 3 days straight while doing this event. Why? Like because every single time he stepped outside, and I mean every single time he steps outside, to an elevator, go to an ice chest, to go ask to go sign for something outside the door, there's 100 people there screaming.
Where the fuck was the security?
Everywhere. everywhere. Security was in the hotel, the elevator, and there's nothing.
I don't think
at
she's
any
at
point.
fanatic level.
No, she isn't. But what I'm saying is the celebrity. What I'm saying is the celebrity that people deal with comes with expectations. So the fact that there are going to be men out there who have a specific set of expectations to deal with her, and there's also going to be a group of men that want to be in that position to date Vivica Fox, meaning that they have all the characteristics. Yeah. So she is going to have her pick of her suitors. It just depends on why did she wait so long. It's her choice. Whether it was career that was in front of it.
A whole bunch of old white dudes.
No.
She did say, bro. She did say any race is acceptable. She even knew that was a possibility.
There'd be a whole bunch of old white dudes.
No, there's a lot of retired ballers.
She's an older, famous woman with money. When do you ever fucking see them go for men their own age? These women always go for men 20 to 30 years younger.
That means we're in the running.
My dog, yes. That means your sugar mama season is open. Walk on, my G.
That's why I'm saying
the
shopping thing is a joke, because we all know that she's looking for guys between the ages of 18 and 21 any fucking way.
No, but that's Jones. You're looking.
They can't afford to take a shopping.
Jones, you're looking at it in the sense of perspective of like, do those guys even have a chance? That's what you're not seeing. Is what we're saying to you is that there's guys that are actually she's removed socially. So those broke niggas who would actually be able to pipe her down and take her money may not even have the chance.
Let me make something clear.
I'm just saying they may not even have the chance, bro.
I have almost never seen a rich woman make a poor man rich. You always see a rich man make a okay, fair enough. Okay, now how old was this man though?
Nick Cannon was like 20 years.
No, Nick was rich before that.
Nick Cannon
was a fucking baby compared to
Nick Cannon was kind of famous. I don't know.
He was already rich before that.
He was already doing his movies and shit like that.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, and he was rich already, so he was good. Yeah, he was good.
Me as a actor.
No, he is correct. Ding. Britney Spears made Kevin Federline richer than them all.
Okay,
she is correct.
So you do see it, but the thing is that you don't see it often. So when you see women who have a lot of money, they think that they're like somehow worth whatever that money ties to their worth. So you either have to be like, yo, I'm telling you, she's not gonna just fall in love with like some man who works at fucking No Frills.
I think you're correct.
No, she's gonna go for like the young buck that like has the stamina, however the fuck you say that, and comes from like a trust fund baby. She's gonna do it.
But she's not gonna stay. I'm just saying, she's not gonna find love that way.
She's not gonna go find some like 50-year-old man whose like assets are tied up in his grandchildren. I promise.
She's probably gonna find love in like the oddest place. She's gonna go like Target one day in Philly and find.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, somebody. That's the only way, bro.
I hope, because I feel like that's the most genuine.
Because I think the dating pool is skewed in the sense that if you're a celebrity, there's not many options.
See, for me, I would never, and I feel that because when I was in the dating world, like 2 years ago, it was a long time. I don't participate in it. That's a story for a different time. My first date, I signed up for a dating app. The first date, I got catfished by some fucking 19-year-old who tried to introduce me to his fucking mother. So that was like my experience.
That is quite the interesting.
It was awful. It was literally awful. I'll go into it some other time. Okay. But the point is that I got rejected a lot just based off of like who I was, and a lot of people didn't want like the attention, they didn't want the stress, they didn't quite understand what went along with it.
What part of the world are you living in when this happened?
Somebody called.
I used to be rejected all the time.
Remember, she lives in the boonies, eh? She doesn't live in Toronto.
Calgary is like 1.6 million people.
We've determined that it's the boonies. Right, it's basically Brampton and Caledon combined.
That's the boonies.
That's the boonies from us. Yeah. Like, y'all gotta remember how many people you're around right now. You just passed them 500,000 Indians on your way here.
Okay, hold on a second.
You just literally did that. Like on your way here, you'd passed 500,000. Don't worry.
Yo, I don't condone Coley's nonsense today.
No. I do. I condone every last one.
Okay, but no,
Professor Xavier is in your mind, buddy.
All right, guys, settle down. So I guess my question would go out to the chat. If you guys are rich, actually no. If you guys are poor, would you take a shot at her? Shoot,
Vivica
Fox.
If I was poor, hell's yeah.
Even if I'm rich,
hell no.
Yeah, I mean, no. Here's the thing.
Someone says, "Bring her some milk."
Yeah, of course.
Took that one dry.
Someone says I would reject her for her age. Well, fair enough.
That's right.
But my whole thing is, it's like,
I would reject it.
If he's like 20, I'm not going to judge a 56-year-old.
I kind of see it like if you reject her for her age, I kind of understand it. Because what if you're trying to have like kids and stuff, and you're trying to build like a full out family?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying to you. There's a multiple.
So if you're trying to build out a whole family, you're trying to do like a whole thing to it, where it's like you want to have kids, you want to start fresh and do all of that. Can she achieve that goal? And that will be like the thought process that a guy
Did you
may
say
have.
Kids? Her eggs are fried, my friend.
Yes, we know this.
She went through
but rich people,
10 years ago.
They could do surrogate, they could do whatever, clone, who knows what they do.
I'm 27 and I'll be fucking damned if someone thinks I'll have it another.
Like I was saying, I think there's only 3 camps.
Dunsky's, no.
Yeah, but I think there's only 3 real camps that you can fall into in that perspective. If you're an older person dating a younger person, there's only 3 real camps you can fall into. You can either fall into the camp that is into you because of your age. Like there are men who are younger who find older women attractive. That's a part.
But what age range are we talking about?
No. I'm not looking at. But I'm not looking at. But what I'm saying is, I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking at it as a classification. I'm just saying I'm not looking at it as a classification. I'm just looking at it. There are 3 groups of men that I see in that realm. There are men who find women attractive because they're older. They like the experience. They like the ability. They know for a fact they're not playing no games.
To no denture adventures.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gummy team. There we go.
Punannies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's the Then there's the second. There's the second grade of person who is into it for the financial and the overall gain of life, because that person is looking for somebody to provide them a lifestyle. You see it on both sides. You see sugar daddies and sugar babies. You see it on both sides of the the aesthetics.
Mamas.
Yes, yeah. They're both looking for somebody to take care of them, and they're looking to take care of that person because it's less work. Right. The third person though is the most tricky of the team. Is that person is actually just looking for intimacy and contact. They have the hardest realm of exploration because
they just want love.
Yeah, because their realm now is harder. Because
I don't think it'd be harder. I think that would be the easiest route to go down.
No, we would think it's the easiest game, but it's the one that leads to most games because they're the ones that people play for a fool the most because they're actually in it for the heart and not for the 1 or 2 things that are there for. They're the people that most people end up usually meandering, and then they turn into the asshole from one of those 2 casts. That's just what I've noticed. I'm not saying it's accurate for everybody, but it's just what I've noticed.
I'm saying for someone in a relationship, you're very in tune with the dating world.
Yeah, because I have a lot of single female friends.
Yo, my chat.
Why do you have never mind.
My chat is ripping apart this fucking idiot.
You know what?
You know half of them and you're not interested in them.
Hold on. Stop a second. Yo, chat. Hold on. Let me hear what the chat's saying. What are these guys saying?
No, it's not even relevant. I actually think it's low-key racist. I just don't understand what it means.
Okay.
Everybody else in
Let's
the
break it
chat
down.
is calling it out. It says, she's gone woke. 3 black males. Are you fucking dumb, fam? What? So you have
Hold up. No. Stop this. Stop this.
Michael said 3 black males. Are you dumb?
Yo, she turned that on immediately. She's like, yo, word.
Stop it.
No, I just don't understand. That's not what I meant.
I think we're rubbing off on her hard. Yo, that's all I'm saying. Are you dumb, my youth?
Yo, you're one of the mandem now.
Yo, for real, you're definitely one of the mandem, yo.
We need to put that. Oh my god.
Yo, we need to pause that clip. Are you dumb? Yo, for real, we're putting that on the cast right now.
Yo, whoever wrote that comment.
Yo, thank you. Yo, she just earned 5 melanin points just now. That's all I'm saying. She just earned 5 melanin points easy, bro. Stop this.
That was 10% of Calgary that will never return to the
Yo, forever again.
Mend them. Come down for a sec here. So I guess my thing to the chat and to anyone who's watching this is like, what are your kind of thoughts when it comes to just dating or being an older person dating, and kind of like how do you process that whole kind of scenario?
Older people only. I want to hear.
No, young people can. What if there's a young guy who's like
there's like the 20-year-olds that are like, I would never fuck an old person and they're terrible.
But we want to hear from
their version of old.
I bet
like
you there's a
40.
25-year-old who got divorced or something from an older lady, and then all of a sudden, like, he may have that perspective. guys ever watch that show? 90
Day
Day
Fiancé. Take away her life alert.
Yo, my man wants to beat it. Yo, he wants to beat the life alert out of the punani. Seriously.
Yo, guys, I was so composed until I kept my composure, you know. Then you guys
my dude.
Anyways, you know what? We're gonna cut this. Like, subscribe,
and share.
Share and
subscribe. And until next time.
Yourselves. Tell us your opinion. Granny Punani or nah? I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Yeah.
Is Vivica too old to date, or is she at the right point in her life?
So you're never too old.
She's just rich enough to do whatever she wants.
There's someone for everybody. As long as you're not a miserable cunt, what does it matter?
I think so too.
Okay.
Till next time.
All right. Yeah. Till next time. All right. Peace.
Bye, guys. That was great.